Hello? Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Man, I can't believe I've been talking the entire time and I thought I could be heard, but I was muted. That's frustrating. So what I wanted to mention is couple seconds before this smashed into my entry, I predicted that it will go down. It will go down really, really fast, and it sure did. Um, but most of that was lost. I was muted. I think it will go lower from here. Let's just see. Let me see if I can just close. I'll just probably close this from here. Yeah, so I put my entry here, and literally I make a commentary that if it was going to go down, it will go down with a lot of speed, and literally minutes after I said that, and then I was about to take out my entry, and then it smashed into it. Yeah, but I feel like today's Friday, so it's a typical day like this where it's all over the place. And the reason why I said if it's going to go lower, it'll smash into it is because of all this jagged edge price action here. So it will either locked in, get here and go back up, or smash all the way through, which is what it did. So we have a 10 a.m. news coming up. I'll probably try to check out. Let me see. I got about 25 seconds before the 10 a.m. So what do we have in the economic calendar? I mean, whether there's something on the economic calendar or not, it's always gonna make a huge mess, right? So let me reduce my risk. There you go, 3 seconds. What a surprise! Yeah, yeah, yeah. What a surprise! So the only reason why I take my partial here is because we have 10 a.m. news, sentiment, the consumer sentiment coming in. So it could have gone the opposite direction, but knowing how the setup is, it will more than likely it will go up, uh, which is what it did. Now, I'm not saying that I predicted that's what it was going to do, but I was saying there's a high probability it would have gone up. So, which is why um, I took the liberty to stay at long. Uh, let's see if we can squeeze some more juice out of this for it to go up. Yeah, I think it's done for the rest of the day trying to go up. Definitely, it looked different before I reloaded. But what are we doing here, man? It'll likely stop me out. Stop loss doing his job. Okay. If if there's gonna be any shenanigans, we'll be able to see it live. It usually plays a whole lot of games right about here and now. And let's see if it's going to get to that level here. It looks like there were multiple attempts to reach it. Top, halfway. Um, let's see if we can just punch through. Come on, come on, come on. To be honest, I should have grabbed it a little bit higher and wait for it to go a little bit higher to go short. Let's see. Come on, come on. I don't like what it's doing here. So I'm gonna grab it a little bit sooner than that. There you go. Got there. Got a little bit. I'm gonna move my stop a little bit lower. Break even. Let me take a closer look. The reason why I moved the stop loss to break even is because um, there's been it's been showing evidence that in that level, which is that fair value gap below, there has been an area where it tried to bounce back up and go back up. So just in case it goes all the way back up, at least I can cover my commission fees. I mean, I've taken some partials. It's always good to take partials because you just don't know when things is gonna rip against you. Yep, there you go. Let's see. How far up is it going to go? So many areas I can see where it can go back up to. So you have this area here. We can go back up in this area or this area right here. I got I got my money on this area. Let's do it. Man, I feel like this thing has not been very forgiving with me this morning. Man, I'm trying to go long, and this thing wants to go lower and lower. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Typical stick and destroy. Right. It's hesitant. It's difficult. Um, once you think it's gonna give you a clear option of where it's going to go, then it changes directions. Right, and then it's hard to read. This is typical seek and destroy profile. Look at it. It's all over the place. It's hesitant. Doesn't give you a clear sign of where it wants to go. It goes back and forth. Like typical Friday morning seek and destroy. Yeah, I'm getting out. I don't understand what it's trying to do here. Let's see how it does at this level here. Everything's telling me that it's willing to go lower. Yeah. But the moment you figure out that it's going to go lower, that's when it's may rip higher too. Right. So let's wait. So question is, what are we waiting for? I'm waiting to see if it's giving me a signature where it's clearly going back up or it wants to go lower. Okay. Let's take a look of on the daily, see where it potentially can go. All right. So like this. We have an old low here. That's the start bit. Ah, goodness. Now, is it going to stop there? Not sure, but that's unfinished business. I think it just touched it there. Okay, let's make this bigger so we'll know. And then there's what's it called? Encroachment on that. Let's just get to the 1 minute. See, boom, it's gonna touch it. See, see what happened? See the shenanigan? See the hesitancy? Just grab a little bit at a time. So this is an old high from the previous day. I believe it was on July 15th. So once it was that old high, so we're trying to figure out what is it going to do? Is it going to go lower? And if so, how much lower is going to go? And I'm about to get into all that in a little bit. Let me see if I can grab some more. I'm on. Yeah, always has a tendency to go much lower after I grab my partials. That's okay. Hey, listen, I'm not saying I'm a perfect trader. I'm just an average trader. You know, figure out a few things. Just we're just going through the journey together. Okay. I know the way I'm trading is not the perfect way to do it. It's not somebody's cup of tea. Yeah, most people would like to get at a level and get a full pull through. And usually that's a good idea. Yeah, you make more money, but that usually tends to stress me out a little bit. I like to grab a little bit as it goes a bit further. Like after 10 points, I grab a partial. After 20, I grab another a partial. So that's that. So let's see here. So I said earlier that it will go back up to this level. Um, clearly he did not get to that level. He only got right above here. This is your classic support, 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 turn, resistance right here. Um, I thought I was gonna get a higher bounce back from here, but apparently not. Usually, what happens when you have multiple attempts on a level like this, I got one, two, and then usually on the third or the fifth time, they'll just go all the way through it. Um, but that doesn't mean it's gonna significantly go lower. It may just go around it, go back up, or what it's gonna do, go significantly lower, go through it, go back through it again, and then go back to it again, and then use this as a support to go higher. But we'll wait and see what it does. Now, do you see why I took partials? For stuff like this. Why I move my stop loss? For stuff like this. Now you can make the argument that yeah, I could have kept my stop here and add some more. Yeah, I guess you can do that. It's a good idea. But we'll see. Hey Don, shout out to you, man. Um, yeah, I mean, I said it earlier, and you guys, you probably missed it. And I did say it will be a crappy day, and it's turning out to be just exactly what I thought it would have been, a crappy day. Yeah, how do I trade that crap? I mean, yeah, price action is not very clean. It's all over the place. A lot of waste. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's terrible. It is terrible. I'll say. Well, thank you for your comment, Don. So this is what I mean by a roadmap, right? So you have the July 15 previous low. Um, it went through it. lethargically. I don't like what it's doing here. I think the next level it may try to reach is probably 23. Let's see, 23 165. That'll be halfway to this candle. So I think that's the potential area it may get into. We'll copy this. Sit down here. Come on. So, yeah, you want to be able to build those roadmap as you go into it, and then so you can see um, what exactly is going on. Otherwise, you're always gonna be blindsided by it, and then yeah, you don't want that. So then 23 140. You got the other one is 23 140. Yeah, that's what I want there. So that's the roadmap, and then you drop down to the 1 minute and trying to see if you have any evidence and support that it will go lower. Yes, we do. We do have evidence that it will go lower. Um, so you don't jump on it right like I did before. You kind of like put your put your order here and try to see what's up. But as it always does, it may run all the way for it in one fell swoop. Yeah, it always does the right thing when you try to do the wrong thing. It always do the wrong thing when you try to do the right thing. Ah, yeah, yeah. Now, let's just say if I enter short here, it's gonna ridiculously retrace against me. Don't ask me. Don't at me, man. Yeah, so that's why you gotta exercise a lot of patience. You gotta wait. You gotta weigh out the pros and cons. In the meantime, in the slip all the way down against you. I mean, even if you have a whole roadmap going on for you, doesn't mean you're always gonna win. I mean, what is going on in these levels? There's a fair value gap here, and what do we have here? Yeah, we got quite a bit of stuff going on in that area. See that? See that? Look at that retracement. And that's one of my struggles here. It's like, how far back up is it gonna go? How far back up is it going to retrace against you? So that was the question. See. I think this area is reasonable. So if you wanna know how far back up is gonna go against you, kind of like do this, and then you get it right at the 50%, or you can get it right at the 70, but it may go without you. Just saying. I mean, I was supposed to put mine right here, and it looks like it's gonna go without me. See, there you go, gone without me. I mean, I wish it would have got here and get to my field. Yeah, but guess what? It may come down here, we turn back up here, and then go lower. Hard to know exactly what it's going to do, but the levels, they always reach the levels. See that? Look at that. Insanity, man. Yeah, if you're chasing price, yeah, it will. Oh, it will tear you apart. Now, I did chase price a little bit here because he didn't get to my level, and I entered short so low. Uh, but that's a risk. You kind of like you weigh out. So we'll see. Yep. Never chase price. I don't care how experienced you are. I don't care how you think. Oh, it's gonna go lower. Never chase it. See? Now I'm on the negative now. Look at it now. Now it's falling asleep. Like it's falling asleep, taking this time. And listen, the price, the algo, they have nowhere to go. They are in no rush of doing anything. So it can go sideways for like 2 hours for the rest of the day. Right here, right there, just like that. And they don't care. So um, you just gotta sit down and sit still, and then try to figure out what's going on here. Look at it. Now it's getting animated on the upside. Oh boy. Now what do we do? See here. Now at this point we're at the mini level. I always say, man, always aim for a partial. This is originally this is where I was supposed to get in, right here. But because I chased it earlier, and now I'm on the negative. It's a lesson there. Don't chase. Even if you go all the way up here and stop me out, but you gotta respect the levels, the anticipated level where you think prices can go and go in your favor. And I'm putting this out there, guys, because sometimes I trade and then it does funny stuff, and then I'll miss it. It'll happen so quick, I will miss it. But now I want to make sure this is documented. So if there's anything funny that happens, so I can see it, and then later on I can go back and take a screenshot and say, hey, it looks like price acted really funny on this time, and then what is the reason for it? So that's why I'm documenting this so everybody can kind of like see what's going on here. It's not a gotcha moment. It's not to show off. This is more like journaling and then see, what happened here. I wonder if there's a way I can pin in the live stream, like um, something that happened. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I'll probably do it on the edits. Those quick retracements, it's probably one of my pet peeves, my nightmares, if you want to say. Like this immediate rebalance, like it goes down and quickly goes up. Um, it's just like, like why? They almost want to mess with your head. Now I'm having any doubts that it wants to go lower because I think all these respective lows being respected, it goes low enough, but it didn't go low enough to clear those and go beyond it. So I'm starting to doubt that it's willing to go any lower. And again, it's one of those things when if it will go lower, it'll go lower really quickly, and then you'll miss it. Well, yeah. Again, it's also one of those things that kind of like invite me to take partials. You can say, oh, maybe I don't know what I'm doing, but this area here where it goes back, most people will try to add and add to go short, which is what I did. Try to add to go short, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. I don't know. It can surprise you at times. So around 10:50, I'm expecting a couple things to happen. Um, I will see if we close above a certain price here. I'm thinking it's probably gonna go higher, and then I will more than likely close my trade. Yeah, it looks like it's fighting and struggling to go higher. We'll see what it does here. If it closes above this, I will probably close my trade. You kind of like you have to look at it as a knocking on heaven's door. I knock once, twice, three times, four times, fifth time. Yep. And yeah, I'm anticipating to go for it to go higher. Let's see. Let's see what it does here. don't want to reverse you to go higher because this is probably the area that, so yeah, I'm closing it because it's retracing too much against me, and I can see, yeah, I can see that, yeah, it's not willing to go any lower. But might be surprised. It reach here and then it goes lower. This thing is funny like that. So right now I am at a loss. Even though I'm using micros, I did use quite a bit of my micros. So I'm at a loss right now. Let's see how I will do here. Nah, you're not gonna go trace it against me like that, dog. I don't think so. So we're still bullish, right? So what I'm anticipating, if we're still bullish, and it looks like it wants to overwhelm the old low here. I mean the old high from July 15. What's gonna happen after 1050? It'll go low enough, and then maybe try to come back up. Or it might significantly go lower here. Like, what we're doing, man? What we're doing? So 1050 macro, we have a relative equal high here at 10 a.m. or after 10 a.m. We got market structure showing support and support and support. Break higher here, refuse to go lower. So let's see what we got. See the hesitancy and the shenanigans once you get in. Almost feels like you never get in at the right price. Come on, man. It's 25 micros, guys. Now, am I confident enough that it's gonna go higher? Yeah, also about 75% confidence gonna go higher. We got this relative equal high. It's at 10 a.m. It's showing market structure that it wants to go up. I could be wrong, but we'll see. And inside the 1050 macro, um, you know what? I made a mistake. Instead of getting in here, I should have wait for it to come down here and go long. Oh boy. Always notice like the mistake that you made afterwards, right? But now the $1 million question is when you realize you make a mistake like this, what do you do? Do you stay in? Do you get out? Do you pull through? Um, you can reduce your risk. So what you do is you put it here and you kind of advance your stop loss a little bit above. So just in case it plunge all the way down, you're not at a significant loss. That's usually what I do. So I just reduce the risk. I put it like right here. Yeah, this is the part you wish you would just run for it. Um, it's been taking this time here, um, and then you wish you would just like go for it, but it's just still taking its time. Now you may say, what about your plan that is gonna go lower down this way? Doesn't mean it won't go lower here. Nah, don't make that mistake now. Planning on taking my partials on top here, but that doesn't mean the business is done down there. It will kind of go up there into a premium. So yeah, let's do this here. Yep, look at that. It will attempt to go higher here, and then after it goes maybe up to the 50%, that's when it'll probably go down lower. But I don't know. He makes the attempt to go higher here, and he did not make it. So mm, I'm having doubts. I'm expecting it to go all the way full pull through here, and then full throttle. If it doesn't go full throttle, I'm just gonna close it. And for most traders, especially a beginner trader like me, this is the part that gets us. Most people don't share about. They'll share that they make a lot of money, $1 million account and all that stuff, but they don't share that part of the struggle where you have all this retracement, all this price, and then nothing is going on. So this is part of a struggle as a beginning trader. You have to kind of like go through and pull through. And when you see a price is going against you, and you're already at the negative, right? And you try to figure this out. Um, See all that. How do you weather through all of this? So it's tough. It's tough. And then the other difficult part with trading is even though you know what not to do, it invites you to do what not to do. Like reversing at the low, and all that stuff, and hoping and wishing. Yeah, it's all beginner's dilemma. Beginner's trader dilemma. But I want to make sure I document all of this. Kind of like I see how I'm feeling and all that stuff. Like, here, this. It doesn't make me feel reassured that the trade is going my way. Nah, man. Like, what is going on here? Um, yeah, everything kind of like planned out. Okay, it was gonna go short here. Then it does this. It goes lower. Then it goes this. And then it goes lower again. And then it's just like it's playing with your mind. Right. So, and then amidst all of that, all this reversal and indecision and all that stuff, and then at the end of the day, it was here. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it just get to the level that you thought it would. And then you looking back, you're like, wow. Hmm. Only if you could have stayed, only if you would be able to a little bit more patient. But remember here, I said if it goes above this, it's gonna go long, right? So this is what I'm talking about. All these things you gotta wrestle with, right? It's not easy. Again, I think one of my friends said trading is the easiest and hardest money you're ever going to make. Like when it's going in your favor, it's easy. But the hardest thing is getting in. See, I got well close to my limit order and then denied. That's why I advise you to chase it. And then you go on ahead and chase it, and then it goes even higher against you. You just gotta resist the urge of chasing it. even if it denied your limit orders. So just gotta fight through this, and it might go even higher from here. Look, maybe this is the push that it needed to go even lower. Now, you may wonder, why did I pick this low here as an entry? Well, this was the down candle before this, all this up close up candles. So if there's gonna be an area where it will go lower, that will be my entry, right? But doesn't seem like it's working in my favor so far. Again, I mentioned earlier, maybe this is the boost that it needed. It'll go lower to go even higher. That's in play too. We'll have to see. Um, I mean, days like this are very difficult for me to navigate. It's tough. You have everything kind of like planned and line up, and then it's just things are not delivering the way you want it to. It goes a little too higher than you anticipated, and it goes a little bit lower than you anticipated, and then combined with chasing price, it's usually not a good combination. Well, we'll sit through and wait. I think my case for a bullish scenario anticipated that it will sweep lower and go higher to this relative equal high. Um, this might still be in play, but if it doesn't even get above that all high here, I'm not sure if we're if we're going to get that. So, I'm going short, and I'm anticipating that it will reach out to the mean threshold here of yesterday's price, in the middle range of yesterday's price. Um, the structure is stating that it's willing to go lower and lower, but we may be at that turning point. And that's the hardest part right here. When are they at that turning point? Um, this could be the turning point. So my thing is, if it start going lower and they take out this low, I'm anticipating that it will get to that low and eventually near and around this, like around noon, go sideways here around noon, and then 1 p.m. maybe try to go back up, and then at 4 p.m. clear out this relatively go at 10 a.m. Let's see here. This more visible. Let's put this one on 3. Look at that. It's difficult. So far, respecting internal range, external range liquidity. But the problem is, when are you at that turning point? Jeez. How you get rid of your losing trade? Yeah, I thought I had a losing trade here, and the moment I got out, that's when it went into my favor. Nope. So come on, man. Yeah, this is one of those days I will tell myself, I told you so, and I get in. Um, yeah, well, it's really not working out. No matter which side, whether you were going long or short, like it's really not working out for you. Like I mentioned from the very beginning, this is more likely going to be a seek and destroy day. And then every now and then, it'll just go one way. But man, look at this. Man, look at that shit. I, now, if you ask me, this kind of feel like a little personal because you just got close enough for you to be like, oh, okay, maybe it's going in your favor, and then it goes back. Like, what's in here? Oh, this one. So, like, what is in here that is causing it to be like, okay, now I'm not going any lower? Like, let's just say if you are going long. I mean, it doesn't even get you far enough to make enough profit. And if you're short, obviously, you can see not that profitable either, or you're at a loss. So, Yeah, I think I'm done for today. It's Yeah, I'm done for today. I don't think it's aligning to what I want, and I'm already at a significant loss. So um, I'll choose another day. I'll pick my battles another day. Today's just not my day. I see you guys. No, someday you gotta acknowledge this is not a battle. It's not working in your favor. Everything that you got going on is not working. Is not working right. At some point, it seems like it's working, like here, and then it quickly will trace against you. Nah, forget it. But all right, see you guys later.